What's up guys, Wooden Kid here, back with another video. Today we're going to be doing a little video that's going to be a little bit different. Instead of just the casual games and us playing and just talking and stuff, we're going to be doing a fact video. Those who know me know my favorite anime is JoJo, and I'm a huge JoJo fan. I love everything about it. Favorite part is part 7, peak by the way. But we're going to be talking about facts. We're going to be having 35 facts about JoJo's. No nonsense, let's get straight into it. Did you know that Soft and Wet was originally supposed to have Nut King Call's ability? Even though that's a weird name, that he was supposed to have that ability where you were just able to put screws on anything. Did you know that Kakyoin name comes from a place in Araki's hometown? Did you know that line in JoJolian is derived from the ancient Greek Evangelion, and by combining it with JoJo, it signifies the existence of Josuke, which is pretty cool. The scene of Kira getting turned on by Mona Lisa comes from Araki's own attraction to the goddess Venus. Who knew that Araki actually had a fetish? Did you know that the world is the only stand from part 3 that was completely designed by Araki with no one helping him at all and no help from his editors whatsoever? He made that, so we know what he truly thought. Move on. Did you know that Crazy Diamond is actually Araki's favorite stand, and it can be seen in chapter 12 of JoJolion? And here's a picture of it right here. Did you know that Emporio's character is actually based on a real life story about a woman giving birth in prison? This is actually a phenomenon that actually happens a lot. I didn't even know. But yes, it's based on that. He had heard about it as he was creating part 6 and was like, hey, that's a good idea. Let me add that as some story and stuff. Did you also know that in 1988, a fan sent a letter to Araki complaining about the death of Straight So? And here it is right here. It says, I'll make a Pseudo-sama dojan and a Pseudo-sama fan club. I thought of myself and yet sniffle, what a cruel fate for such a beautiful man. You're a meanie. It's only been 2 weeks since I sent you the postcard saying it's finally Straight So time. Why? It's already over. You're lying, right? I can't believe it. To have the pathetic JoJo kill him. You really can't make this stuff up. You really can't make it up, man. It was like, to that Dio, he's coming back to life, right? I'm gonna cry. He was finally apathetic, even though he's from the country. I love him so much. Suta-sama, I hate it that you're dead. You're a hippo. Sensei wa. P.S. And issue young lady was too close. But yeah, no, she literally went out her way about that whole stressful situation. She must have been really stressing about that, I'm not gonna lie. Did you know that as of now, the JoJo series has a total page count of 24,793, including one-shots? Pretty cool. Did you know that Narasha's favorite artists are Snoop Dogg and Tupac? Something, bro, you didn't even know. Did you know that Golgo 13 is Araki's all-time favorite manga? And did you also know that stone-free strings actually smell like soap? Yes, he said that. For some reason, that was a small detail that he felt like that was needed to be inputted. It's not an Araki forgot situation, even though that really doesn't apply here. But I'm getting sidetracked. Did you know that Araki was supposed to submit his work to the Shonen Sunday, but the building was too intimidating, so he ended up going to the Shonen Jump? Bro just seen the building and was like, yeah, this isn't for me. I'm gonna go to the guys down the street, the Weenie Hut Junior Club. And that Weenie Hut Junior Club soon turned into the Big Brawl Club, or whatever that place was that SpongeBob had to go to fight those guys. Did you know that Stardust Crusaders was heavily inspired by the TV miniseries Around the World in 80 Days? I don't think any of the characters in this actually have any significance to the characters in part 3 whatsoever, but it would be cool if it did. Did you know that parts 1 through 5 were originally called Jonathan Joestar, His Route? Part 2 was called Joseph Joestar, His Proud Lineage. Part 3 was going to be called Jotaro Kujo, Heritage for the Future. Part 4 was going to be called Josuke Higashita, just that alone. And then Part 5 was going to be called Giorno Giovanna, Golden Heritage. So yeah, he drew away from those, even though they would have been cool some titles, but I liked it better with the JoJo's. Did you know that Stardust Crusaders was the first part to get an English release? Pretty dope, huh? Despite they had OVAs and stuff. Alright, did you know that Fugo IQ is 152, which makes him highly gifted? And if you already know about his backstory, you know about it. I'm not even going to explain it here, but if you know, you know. Did you know that Rohan wears Versace thongs? You can literally see them in this panel right here. Like, I don't know why he just felt like that need to be there, but JoJo. Johnny Joestar is the only protagonist in JoJo right now to not be seen with a Joestar birthmark in the existing media, not even in games or anything. This man just doesn't show that he has it, or he knows of it. He knows he has it because he says something about it in this panel right here, saying that it looks familiar. Did you know that in JoJolion, every stand in the Hikashika family contains the word king? Those stands being King Nothing, Speed King, Nut King Call, and California King Bed, and Paper Moon King. Did you know that Rohan's most valued possessions are Sailor Moon figures and Led Zeppelin CDs and Rurouni Kenshin? Did you also know that Dorona was supposed to be a girl, but Araki's editor didn't approve it for some odd reason? Because he didn't think girls were needed in a part or something like that along the lines. Don't quote me on that though. Did you also know that Fugo was actually supposed to be the traitor of Team Bitarati? He was supposed to be a spy. And did you also know that Araki wanted to show Kira wiping his butt with his girlfriend, but his editors didn't allow it for a very good reason, obviously? Did you also know that a species of tardigrades is genuinely named after the stand Love Deluxe? Did you know that JoJolion is the longest JoJo part with 27 volumes and 4,741 pages? Did you also know that the Joestar birthmark was introduced in the Stardust Crusader part and wasn't in the part of the manga in the first two parts? Oddly enough, huh? Did you know that Weather's Report hat design is Araki's favorite design place in the series? Did you also know that the first animated appearance of any JoJo character was in a 1991 advertisement for Famicom Jump 2? Look at him go. Look at him. It looks pretty cool. Did you know the pilot inside of Aerosmith is actually named Smith? Cool little Easter egg that Araki confirmed. Did you know that polar hair polar hair. Did you know that Polar Ref's hair stands at 8 centimeters tall? You can see him doing his little hand signal right there. He got some tall hair, man. He could really cheat his way into getting those rides. You have to be this tall. Did you know that Sea Moon design was actually inspired by Darth Maul from Star Wars? Did you know the main characters for part 3, 4, and 5 voice actors all have the same last name? Kensho Uno as Giorno and Daisuke Uno as Jotaro, and then you have Yuki Uno as Josuke. Pretty cool, eh? If you guys did enjoy the video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. I hope you guys do enjoy this new type of, content and stuff. There's gonna be more of this. I actually enjoyed making this because, JoJo's are actually my favorite. But if you guys know any cool facts that you want to let me know, leave them in the comments and I'll read them and I'll probably put them in the next video. Until then, I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.